Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to be making a tier list, except it's going to be. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to be making a tier list over the different kinds of metal. Okay, I'm going to click on a random one. Tungsten. Okay. Honestly, this goes in the A tier. This is super important. Tungsten is in light bulbs, a lot of them. Well, at least the non-LED ones. And light bulbs are really important. And also, tungsten's really durable, and it's also really heavy. You'll see guys on YouTube, they get a cube of it this big and it weighs 50 pounds. Can you pick another random one? Tin. Okay, tin. I'm gonna put this in C tier because, well, I mean, tin. It used to be like really common, but it just isn't used all that often anymore. For at least I haven't seen it used that much. Well, let me look up common uses of tin. Tin. Okay, I mean, unless you're coating a metal to stop it from corroding, then tin isn't really doing much. Okay, next up we have gold. I'm gonna put that way up here with tungsten because gold, it's a really good way to store your wealth, and it can protect you from inflation. And if you buy a bunch of gold, then you can't make more of it. So gold, if you look at a chart of the price of gold throughout history, it's basically the same because it doesn't inflate. Copper. Okay, this is going up here in S tier because it's used for wires, and I mean, there's a wire right here. I can almost, not even almost. I guarantee you that, well, unless you're like watching this in a movie theater, an Amish movie theater, I can guarantee you that within an arm's reach there's a wire. Look, here's a wire right here. Uh, here's a wire right here. Alright, let's see. Next up, titanium. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Titanium is epic. It's going in the S tier. It's light, it's durable. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Okay, uh, stainless steel. That's going in the D tier. Because stainless steel is just really cheap a lot of the time, and it breaks easily. And let's say that you're making appliances. Sure, stainless steel looks good, but you could just use aluminum and get the same result. Okay, brass. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in the C tier because, well, just about anything that brass can do, you can do the same with like aluminum or copper or steel or titanium. Oh, lead. I'm gonna put that in D tier because lead poisons a ton of people, and it just isn't. It's horrible for you. But the reason it isn't an F tier is because it's good at protecting you from radiation. Aluminum. Okay, aluminum's going way up there. Do you know why? Because aluminum, it melts easily. It's durable. I have aluminum right here, and aluminum is just a really good metal for a lot of uses, and you can recycle it over and over again. Okay, bronze. I'm not hating on you, bronze, but I'm putting you in the F tier because there isn't really a modern use for bronze. But I still like bronze. It's a good metal. But like in the context of modern use, unless you're making a decoration, you won't find much use for it. At least from what I've heard. Cobalt. Okay, cobalt, you're going in the F tier because people are enslaved in third world countries to mine cobalt. Okay, iron. That's going B tier. The reason I didn't put it higher is because it's basically like uh it's like a nerfed version of steel. And iron, it's basically steel, but it's really brittle. So, and for modern use, it isn't really that useful, but it's still a good metal. Magnesium, I'm putting that in the C tier because it doesn't really have much use that I know of, but it can start fires, so that keeps it somewhere in the mid range. Silver, okay, that's going actually above gold. The reason I'm putting it above gold is because it's like gold. You can invest your money into it and it won't change around a ton with inflation. And it's cheaper. Okay, gallium. Gallium, that's going in the B tier. I've heard it's used in electronics and well, that's just about it. But you can also get a gallium and then put it in your hand. It's going to take a while for it to heat up because metal's really good at deflecting heat. But if you put gallium in your hand, it's going to melt, which is really cool. Okay, graphene. You know what? I'm going to put it in the S tier and the F tier, both at the same time. If you can't see, it's up here. I'm going to move around my face cam. The reason for that is for two reasons. Graphene, it's hundreds of times more durable than steel. And it's lighter than paper. But the reason I put it in the F tier as well is because it doesn't exist. No one's been able to make it. It's only theoretical. But if someone does make it, then I'm going to put it all the way up here. But for the moment, it's kind of split between here and here. So that concludes my tier list of different types of metal. If you enjoyed this, then I'm really glad that you did. Have a good day.